Hi guys! Okay, so I'm pretty sure everyone in this room is very active on social media. Everyone uses it, whether it's for watching news, going on Instagram, Facebook, checking someone's status, a new picture post, whatsoever, the list goes on. So I'm standing here in front of you guys to propose my proposition, which is social media has significant negative impacts on individuals. And I'm going to go down under 3 points. So my first one is that constant utilization of social media can negatively influence an individual, and in other words, social media could be an addiction. So according to Dalgo, who is an associate professor in physiology, he explained that social media activity activates the brain's reward center in the same way as a hug, smile, or a compliment. So social media interactions are positive reinforcement, bringing favorable effects and drawing users back again and again. So every time you get a like on Instagram, or you get a comment, or someone shares your post or whatsoever, you're gonna enjoy that vibe and you're gonna keep wanting more and more and keep posting more. So that builds up an addiction for you to just keep using your social media accounts. So yes, and then so whenever you keep doing this, there's a hormone that you're releasing in your body, which is known as dopamine. Whenever you keep doing something that you like, it's something that has to do with your hormone, that the more you like it, the more you're going to do it. Okay, and then another example that I have on mind is that when you want to check what time is it, are you going to look on your phone, or are you going to look at the wrist, your watch? So most of us are going to look on our phone, not because we really want to just know the time, but because there's an addiction of you just want to see if someone texted you, someone sent you a message, or whatsoever. And then this drags me to my second point, which is social media has significant increase in cyberbullying. So the more active you are on social media, the more you're in a position to be cyberbullied. So a new research of 2018 from the Pew Research Center survey finds that 74% of US individuals have personally experienced cyberbullying on social media. They could be name calling, rumor spreading, and the list will keep going on. And I'm pretty sure if we're in this class 25 students, I'm pretty sure 10 of us were involved in something with bullying online. Everyone is well aware of Rate My Professor, and before you're going to go take a class, you're going to go on Rate My Professor and you're going to check who your professor is and all the comments. And honestly, Professor Richard, he could be also named as he was bullied on Rate My Professor. You can find pleasant reviews, you can find unpleasant, so it all depends on how you want to act up on social media and how to comment on people. Okay, and then going to my third point, which is social media trends and challenges have negatively impacted an individual. I'm pretty sure everyone heard about the Kylie Jenner challenge, the cinnamon challenge, there was another one, the Charlie challenge. Okay, so the Charlie challenge started in 2015, where you bring this like a shot glass and you put it on your lips, and it was more well known for girls to do this, and put it on your lips and for like good 10 minutes until they're bigger, and really you want to just do that to get bigger lips. And then there was another one that was the Charlie challenge, where individuals all over the world were caught up in the gaming, thinking that they were really demons and having this thing in their mind about demons. And then the other challenge, which was the cinnamon challenge, which is you take a tablespoon of cinnamon for 60 seconds and you don't drink any liquid. And that could have a really bad effect in your body. And according to Dr. T.S., he stated that the Kylie Jenner challenge, using the glass in a prescribed manner to acquire a pot, can cause bruises to the mouth due to the pressure of the glass. And then there was another challenge, which was the plastic bag challenge. It's where you put a plastic bag over your head, and you're doing this for where people were asked to hold a plastic bag over their head and breathe heavily inside it for as long as they could in order to an attempt to raise awareness. And that could really affect your body, your oxygen, and there were so many studies about that. So in conclusion, social media has affected us in many negative ways, and it's not all about the likes, the comments, the shares, and all that you get. It's more about you just going out there, enjoying your life, and accepting who you are. Thank you.
Well, we had a good start with the proposition. There's not really a preview of what the supporting contents are, but in the body of the speech you signpost the major points as we're going along, so that's pretty good. You've got a lot of examples that you're dependent on. Those examples could use some information and sources behind them. The fact that we've heard of them doesn't necessarily mean that they were significant or important or that anybody was harmed as a result. You mentioned, for instance, potential dangers with a couple of those challenges, and you don't really give us any illustrations of harms that occurred. So what if somebody pumped up their lips for a while or ate some cinnamon? Why does that matter? Why is it important? And you need to have a reason. You know, the closest thing that you get to that is that it could bruise your lips. Okay, well, that's probably not a good thing. And I did appreciate that you had a piece of testimony on that particular point. But the other things that you mentioned, I don't even know what this Charlie thing is. It sounds kind of weird. Demons and people who are obsessed with this, I need a little bit more description because apparently I'm not on social media enough to have encountered that one. But at least I'm not being run over by people blindfolded in their damn cars. Let me see. The cyberbullying thing, the example of name calling online, for instance, is probably okay. You've got a hypothetical that you use on Rate My Professor. Did I tell you about the one that I got one time? Oh, no. I stopped. One of the reasons I stopped looking at it was the first comment I saw was, "Ooh, he sweats."
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
And I said, okay, well, that's enough of that.
I didn't see that.
You know, so I disengaged from that immediately. I said, who needs this kind of crap? So that would be, I think, a pretty good example there. I think it's nicely presented, and I think you've got an idea here that just needs a lot more development. It feels like it's partially developed as an argument. You've got the right kinds of things to talk about. You've got a little bit of information. I think you need more information and need to make it a little bit more serious than it is, and then it would work a little better. All right, thank you.